I hope they've been well and you got to see family in some shape or form. I hope you have a great New Year's lined up, or at the very least a safe New Year's. Don't need to see you hobnobbing around town. Well, not hobnobbing, I don't even know what the term would be. Just being safe. How do I change category of stream? Is this it? No, I don't think that's it. Let's type in stream of 2020 and we'll change this to just chatting. Done. And yeah, if you're watching this on the YouTube, we're going to chat here a little longer, but I'm probably going to cut this part out. So for everyone on YouTube, thanks for watching. I'll be back next year or something. Sorry this is abrupt, but later. Good, pretty quiet, but overall nice. Yours? Yeah, ours was pretty good. I think we still got to see people in a more truncated experience. We saw Steph's family on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but like it was in the backyard. Everyone had masks. We were trying to stay spaced out. We got to hang around a fire. My jacket still smells like smoke. That's not great, but it is what it is. And then for my family, Randy and my mom and dad dropped by the house for like less than a minute to drop off food and gifts. And then we called each other on Facebook and we did a video call where we exchanged gifts. And that was a lot of fun. And Randy got me some cool stuff. He got me a video game and he got me this Wrecking Ball Lego back here. Yeah, so that was kind of Christmas. We watched the movie Soul during the break, and we watched Wonder Woman, which was good. Nice though. We did the same thing, opening gifts with family over a conference call. Yeah, it's the 2020 special, if you will. Though I hope and I pray, fingers crossed, that we don't have to do Christmas like this again if we don't want to. I mean, we'll see how the rollout of the vaccine goes and how effective it is in the long term. But I hope, I pray that by next Christmas, we can have some semblance of a normal Christmas again. That would be nice. You haven't seen Wonder Woman 1984 yet? Confused by the mixed reviews, so you're waiting to see it for yourself. Okay. I saw it, and I would probably also give it a mixed review. I think it's all right. I don't think I liked it as much as the last one, but it does have some redeeming qualities to it. And that's about as far as I'm gonna go. I don't want to ruin it for you, Athena. But yeah, I'd say it's worth watching. I know you and I are also both big Wonder Woman fans, and yeah, totally worth watching. Okay, thanks. Oh yeah, there's also the part where we looked through a bunch of Animal Crossing cards, and there were some cool animals in there, including the favorite of the chat was where is he? Was Pascal. He is an otter who you see in the ocean, and you give him, I can't remember what sea animal you give him, but you give him that, he eats it, and then he gives you some advice and also some items. Scallops, there it is. So cute, yeah. What other hopes and dreams do you guys have for 2021? I mean, the super obvious one is like, you know, stay healthy until we get the vaccine. Stay kicking long enough that, you know, we can go back to whatever normal was. You know, not gonna lie, I kind of hope that even after we get through, oh, sorry about the desk. I mean, if you gave me a scallop, I'd be willing to give some advice. Yeah. I hope that after this, that working from home is still like a viable option for companies that want to take advantage of that. I feel like for the work that I do, being at home didn't really impact anything. And like particularly for me, where the company that I work for is based in the US anyway. I'm the only person in my department that's in Canada, so I'm technically working remotely anyway. So it didn't really make a difference whether I was in the office or at home. So I would like to see remote work be more of a thing. Like, I save so much money. I don't have this computer if we don't have remote work, for example. And yeah, we were able to, like, I still was able to afford this while still putting away more for savings for, you know, Steph and I's future. So that was great. Athena said, or Randy says, now I want to do a Pascal cosplay. That doesn't seem like it would be too bad. Let's pull up the card again. Where is Pascal? I mean, are you going to go topless for it? Or are you going to wear like a red long sleeve? Yeah, a red long sleeve would be fine. The mask and the pants and the suspenders. It's not that hard. Yeah, can totally do that. Uh-oh, drop the card. Oh no. What other goals do I have? Like, goals for like the in third person universe. I actually tried to start a post on that, and I was a lot fuzzier on that. Like, I'm not exactly sure what that means yet. I feel like last year going into 2020, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to like get YouTube off the ground and make that like a regular thing. And I did some YouTube. It was regular for like 2 months, and then it just stopped. Partially because of the pandemic, partially because I got a new computer and was focusing more on, you know, trying to do cool stuff with the stream, like dropping money from the sky and stuff like that. But yeah, the YouTube kind of fell off, and I think the biggest one was like I got scared. I spooked myself out of making YouTube videos because I wanted to make the videos that got lots of views, and I felt more of a pressure to do that because YouTube videos are hard to make. Like a 5 to 10 minute video in the sort of like essay style I was doing took like a day or two. So you're spending 10 to 20 hours on a 5-minute video, and then for it to get watched like 3 to 4 times was like really soul crushing. Versus, say, I write a blog post, which might take, you know, 1 to 2 hours. Some take longer when you chip at it. But, like, it's not, like, a super intensive process to make a blog post. And a stream is just, like, I'm coming down here to play video games. This in itself is content. And then stuff I can cut out of the stream to make it, like, a standalone thing. But, like, making a YouTube video takes so much effort that... And it takes so much time that when it doesn't hit, like it hurts. And so I psyched myself out into thinking like I need to make the videos that hit, otherwise what are we even doing here? And that's not the right mentality to take at all. I need to just make stuff because I want to make it, and if it hits, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Like, the one video that like really took off was this one video I made about Fuser, which got like over 3,000 views, and that's amazing. But if you'd ask me like, is that the one that's going to take off? Like, no. I didn't think that was the one that was going to do it, but it did. And that was the one that I made because like I was really excited for Fuser, and I tied it in with this tabletop game called Drop Mix that it's based on, that I just wanted to make a video about Drop Mix. Athena says, I have a love-hate relationship with working from home, so I'm already planning on what I'm going to do when we go back to the office so you don't lose money. Yeah, based on what I understand of your work, it feels like being more face-to-face with people or being in an office would be beneficial for the type of work that you do. Otherwise, your 2021 goals are to get an agent for your novel by the end of the year, and you have a short list of backlog games and books you'd like to accomplish. Ooh, an agent for your novel. If you are That's cool. I know this. Do you know Rachel from Double Jump, right? I know she does work for like helping authors promote their books and stuff. I don't know, maybe there's something there. I don't know if she's like a full-on agent at this point, but possibly for marketing helps and stuff. She could be helpful there. Yeah, short list of backlog games and books you'd like to accomplish, in addition to the monthly blog posts. You figured if you went with video essays on YouTube, it'd be me reading my post against a PowerPoint. And you do know Rachel from Double Jump. Yeah, she does. That's kind of her... One of her gigs is like she helps authors get the word out there about their books. So I don't know if there's necessarily an opportunity there. If there is, great. If there's not, that's okay too. Just thought I'd throw it out. You might hit her up for some advice. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, reading, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. The idea of like taking your blog posts and turning those into YouTube videos, because yeah, I think structurally you can tell very much the same thing, and you know, it reaches a different audience, and I think that blog posts translate a lot better to YouTube than something like a live stream and just cutting this snippet out and putting it out. Like, yes, it's a lot easier for me to like crop out the part where like, hey, let's check out these cool Animal Crossing cards. But like the content that actually works better is stuff that like kind of has an idea and you lead viewers through that story, and blog posts translated to videos do a lot better in that regard. So yeah, I mean, that's where I've had the ideas for. Like, one of the ideas that I want to do, that this video that I've wanted to make in my head is just like a video about roguelikes and roguelites. So stuff like, you know, this game that we just played, Dicey Dungeons. And I've been playing a lot of those this year, from Slay the Spire to Hades, Dead Cells, Death Road to Canada, Dicey Dungeons, 20XX. Like, it's a genre that's really hit close to home this year, is something that I've recently discovered. And I think I have the idea of like, how do I present this in a way that is fun for me and fulfilling for me and challenging from a creative and editing standpoint, while also getting views. I think I have the line now. I just have to do it. And that makes sense, yeah. See, I don't know if I can make YouTube like a regular thing in 2021. I would like to, though. Or at least just like make videos when I can. That would be it. For the stream, I don't know what I want to do with the stream. Like, I think at a certain point I don't think, like, I like putting in the channel point effects and like having stuff blur out and all that. I think there's a point of diminishing returns on that, where like I can put all the bells and whistles on this stream and it's not gonna help me ultimately reach my goals. And I think that at a certain point I have to step back from that and do other things that will help reach the goals of like getting the word out there and bringing more people into this channel and making stuff that, you know, making stuff that I want to make that also like helps to grow the channel and meet other goals. I don't know what that is yet, but we've been making good progress. What if you do more journalism interview stuff on your stream? Maybe. Like, we used to do a podcast. I think this is one of the big ones. This is a good one. JF Raptor. I used to do a podcast here on the stream. It was called Boss Rush with, yeah, Chris and Rachel from Double Jump, Matt, John, and Jason from Downstab. And I kind of pulled the plug on it this year. Like, it wasn't like a very formal like thing where we just stopped, but it, you know, we had a D&D stream planned, and then I got a new computer and I can't use any of the old stuff. But then on top of that, like, making that show killed me. It was so much work to, one, coordinate everyone's schedules to be there on time, to figure out all the games they're playing, download all the record and cut all the B-roll that would show, so that when John was talking about a game he was playing, the video of the game he's playing was in the background. Then there was a game show component to it, and like I was coming up with games from scratch, like, and then afterwards I would cut every segment of that show as a separate video, and like it's so much work, and I can't do that. I can't do that, like, I can't even do that, like, definitely can't do that every week, and just generally it's hard, and I have to, if I were to go back to that, and I want to go back to that, I'd have to find a way to make it sustainable, like something that I could keep up, and not even like necessarily weekly, because I don't think that's realistic, but something that I could come back to, like, you know, once a month. Like, it have to, part of it is like, if it's gonna be at most once a month, I feel like it's gotta be an event worth, like, big enough that people would tune in, but also it's gotta be something that is sustainable. Like, I have to be able to manage that workload to get it done, but also I want it to hit like a certain level of production value. I don't necessarily want it to just be a like, just cut the audio and put it out as a podcast, which might actually be the best way to go. I feel like if it's a stream, there should be some visual component to make it worth watching live. And that part's a real struggle, because at that point I'm like, let's pull in B-roll, but then it's hours of me getting B-roll for video games. The game show part's a ton of fun, but that's also hours and hours of me coming up with a game and questions and answers and all that. And then if I were to, then it doesn't translate to like a podcast or anything. I don't know. But I also just don't want it to be, here's 6 heads on a screen. Like that, then there's, what's the point of even watching it, really? Like, that's just, that's like every podcast on Twitch. So I don't know what that balance is, and I haven't even had a chance to really tackle that problem, because yeah, the stream in its current form is super nuts, and I've been building all sorts of stuff to make this cool. But in 2021, I hope I find something to make that sort of like podcast show work. And Athena says, I think YouTube Let's Plays have different expectations than streams too. Yeah, I've experimented a little bit. I did one for Fire Emblem recently, and I even that I don't think is the right way to go about it. If I were to do something like a Let's Play sort of thing, like, I don't know if I would do the entire series of game. Like, I would probably take something like this Dicey Dungeon run and like cut just the highlights, and it would be much snappier, and I'd zoom in my camera and key spots and things like that. But that also takes a ton of time, and I haven't figured out like what that would even look like, of like, how do I make that as an entertaining video? And it depends. Like, there are some people, like, I watch someone like a Jacksepticeye, who like takes like bits and pieces of this gameplay and puts it together in a much shorter video. Or, you know, go the complete opposite direction. Someone like Amanda Files, who plays Animal Crossing, and it's just like, here's me playing for like an hour and a half, but it's super interesting because she herself is interesting, and she's telling all these stories about her life and her career working as, what is it, like a marine biologist or something like that, and it's interesting, and she's just playing the game, no camera most of the time. So yeah, I don't know what that is. I think I'm in a, I mean, there's always room for improvement on the stream, but I think the place where I really need to grow is on YouTube. And I'm out of water. Yeah, I think people watch streams for interaction, and people watch Let's Plays like they watch a TV show. Yeah, understanding that the differences between the two mediums is huge. Like, knowing that's key. Like, one of the big problems I think that a lot of streamers have is that they don't understand like the pros and cons of streaming as a medium. That streaming in particular is great for engagement and creating connections with the people who watch, but discoverability is terrible. No, people don't find streams really because people don't really browse streams. At best, they look at who's on that they already follow and they just watch those people. And if they don't follow people, they look at whatever's at the top of the browse channel and then they watch, you know, Ninja and XQC or what have you. And that's fine too. But as a, you know, Fortnite streamer, like here, I'm not gonna like poop on anyone in particular here, but here, new browser button. If we go here and we pull up Twitch for funsies, right? Twitch.tv. Like, how great is your discoverability if, let's go Fortnite as an example, right? I'm gonna go look for Fortnite. There's 118,000 viewers. I don't know how many streams are on right now, but let's sort lowest. Like, all of these people have thousands of views, right? Now we've gotten down to like hundreds of views. If you are like a 0 viewer stream Fortnite streamer, like how far? Okay, there's only, wow, there's only 3 people with 0 views. Wait, why is it sort? Huh? Wow, Fortnite kind of popping right now. That's interesting. Like if you're all the way at the bottom, so okay, so 3 people had 0 views. How far do we have to scroll to get down to the person who's got 1? Actually, oh wow, the page isn't actually loading for me. I can keep scrolling and oh, here we go. Now it's going. Like, how far do we have to go before I get to like the 3 viewer Andy? And this is actually like not as bad as it used to be. Like Among Us at this point is probably like even worse. But now like we're still here and we're at like 16, 15 viewers. These people are still like, if you're averaging 15 concurrent viewers per stream, you're still in the top 1% of Twitch. Like what happens to everybody below that? Like how far do I have to go to find people who already have 10? The person who's got 1 viewer, even not 1 viewer, like it's like physically impossible to scroll that far. Like people just aren't gonna find you. Athena says, yeah, I think I found 1 person through a search because I was looking for someone streaming something of Dragon Age because the voice of the Let's Player on YouTube I was grating on your ears one evening. Yeah. So yeah, Twitch is like a really good secondary thing. Like a great secondary thing. If you're looking at it as like, I am a content creator and I make content on multiple platforms. Twitch is a great like second level. You've got them from somewhere else, and then this is the place where you build your connection, like your engagement level, second level. But like your awareness and your reach, Twitch is terrible. Pretty much anything else would be better, whether you're on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, your WordPress blog. Like at this point, WordPress, like my blog does more, like I would have to, for the equivalent number of views I get here on Twitch, I would have how do I do this? The blog generates more traffic in a day than my Twitch does in like 3 months. It's no, like 2 months. 2 months of streams or 1 day of WordPress. Like yeah, right? Or the 1 video that hit on YouTube generated more traffic than 5 months of streams on Twitch for me. And like, why not just keep making YouTube videos when the chances of getting that big one are way higher than like the ceiling here on Twitch, right? I think if you're looking for a particular game, it's easier to find people. Yeah, on YouTube, it's like way easier to find like anything. Because it's also like, it's not just I'm looking for someone playing, you know, Animal Crossing. I'm looking for someone playing, like doing not a speed run, a villager hunt in Animal. I can type in Animal Crossing villager hunt in YouTube, and then here's the video specific to that. Versus like me going through the listings in Animal Crossing and fishing out the person who said like looking for Raymond or villager hunt. Like Even then, like if you're just playing Animal Crossing and you're not doing anything in particular, then you just get completely lost in the directory. Yeah. I think, yeah, being on Twitch in particular has really forced me to think about being a, not just like a streamer, but like a content creator as a whole. And not to say that I didn't, because I have been writing the blog for over a decade now, but just thinking more about like, how do all of these different platforms fit together, and what do I actually want to achieve, and how do these things all fit together? Yeah, and that's something I'm still trying to figure out. I think the big one is like, how do I get people who go to my WordPress to check out all the other stuff I do? That's the big one. How do I get someone who reads the blog to check out a YouTube video, check out a Twitch stream? Because yeah, the blog does great traffic these days, and most of those people... Do I want to be famous? No... I don't think I want to necessarily make this a career. I think I would like this to be bigger than it currently is. If it is at the level of success of the blog, I would be fine. I would be content with that. The blog has hit a point where like, actually it hit a point a while ago where like the numbers that I see, and not to say that it's all numbers, but like it's at a point where I can kind of do what I want, and I don't feel bad when I look at my analytics, and I don't worry about it, and I just make what I want. I would like the Twitch and the YouTube to get to that point too. And it's definitely not even necessarily like a money thing. I think that I would have to make, like, yeah, the odds of this being replacing like my full-time work, not likely at all. It's just more the, you know, making something cool that reaches an audience of people who would enjoy it. And I want to make something that I enjoy that also other people enjoy too. Adds value to their life, if you will. I'm like so out of water. That's fine. It's funny, the line, "Do you want to be famous?" is like those bots that send the links to the sketchy Twitch sites. What do you enjoy that is an underserved niche? Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, that's part of the things I have to think about. I also don't want to fit a niche. That's probably where I'm the most stubborn, because like, oh, this is what really ain't here. This is kind of something that bugs me. On YouTube, I know that there are certain things I can do that would get bigger view. Like if numbers were strictly all I was looking for, I know things I could do that would get me closer to where I would want to be. Here, for example, let me go and put this here. Hold on, like waiting for my second monitor to free up. Okay, so we're here, got this browser open, right? Let's go to YouTube. If it was strictly a numbers thing, let's go to my channel here. Hey everyone, Jeez, nope, shut up. Nope. I put out this video, where is this? Like most of these are like single digits, and that's fine. Where is that video? There's one with the new headset. Here, right? This is a 45-second video. This literally took me a minute to make, and I didn't put a lot of thought into it. For me, it was just like, hey, I have this new headset. I want to see what the mic sounds like, and I'm gonna write a blog post about it, and here, you can go and listen to it. It's a 43-second video. Probably took me less than 5 minutes to make in total, and that got over 2,000 views. over 2,000 views. And I can make stuff like that. There are other videos of that style that have gotten a lot of views. There are videos where I was like, I'm gonna make this because I know it's gonna put up numbers, and it put up numbers. Here, like for example, this one was the crazy one. This Tetris mystery mode, this one, I happened to be one of the first people to catch this Easter egg, like anywhere, and put it on video. This ended up getting featured on Kotaku. It's got 18,000 views. This one, like, that was luck that I happened to be at the right place, right time, capture that. But other times, like for example, Jesus combo video, I was like, all right, I know this is a crap game that no one plays, but the fact that it's a crap game, but it has the fight of gods in there, and people know, oh man, there's Jesus in this game, and it's a Jesus combo video. Like, yes, and here's what Jesus can do in this fighting game. And I was like, I'm gonna make this, one, because I'm having fun playing this game, two, I know it's gonna get clicks, and guess what, it did. I think we got to do another DDR Street Fighter video. Yeah, the DDR Street Fighter video put up tons of crazy numbers. And so, like, I know there's certain things that I can make, like streaming help stuff, for example. Here, this is me testing out my old microphone versus my new microphone. 6,100 views. Again, this took like 10 minutes to make. Most of it was me propping up board game boxes on the top. And just recording, here's what two things sound like. I know if I were to... I want to get to a point where, yeah, I can make the stuff that I want to make that also puts up numbers that I'm like, all right, these are good, that I'm personally happy with. Some people would say like, oh man, a video with 2,000 views, garbage. At this point, I'd be really happy with that. Yeah, where's the stuff? Yeah, the Fuser one I think is the one I'm most, like, I don't even know if, I don't even know of that set. Is that the one I'm the most proud of? I don't think so. Yeah, of these videos that I made, the one that I think I was the most proud of was probably this one, which involves, like, there's a story about Kai in there and just kind of our impact on gaming as a whole. And like, I really like the message of this one and how it was edited and put together. That got viewed 17 times. I don't regret it. I actually like it. It's still my favorite one, even if like nobody watched it. But yeah, I want to find the point where I can make stuff that is creatively fulfilling like that puts up numbers like the other ones. And I think if I kept at it, I can get there. I just have to keep at it. Yeah, what other big ones? Like, yeah, yeah, easy sort of clickbaity. Me versus the #1 Pocket Rumble. Like, even though that Pocket Rumble is a super niche game, it's the #1 player in the world. And it was, and I was in the top 2. I got wrecked in that video, by the way, but people still click on it. This was one of my favorites. Oh, dude, yeah, this was like a fighting game guide video on like how to do this very specific hand technique. And it's, I struggle with this because video, like guides for this, like there's a very specific hand technique you have to do to make it work. And I just didn't, nobody had made a video on specifically, this is how you move your hands to do this thing. And so I was like, I'm just gonna do it. And I explained it like one at a time. And then there's video of like, here are my hands actually doing the thing, right? I walk through here step by step. You hit these buttons in this sequence, and then you have to go like fast, like that, like do. And yeah, this is at the old desk in the whole house. Here's in slow motion. Like, this is something I just made because like I felt like other people would have this question too, and so I went and solved it. Showed how to do it. I don't know, I still think you find an angle that's either isn't being explored, an angle that you can explore in a novel or creative way. that you find an audience, even if you're stubborn and don't believe me. I do believe you. I just have to find what that is. And I think that in order for me to do that, I have to make stuff. And it's the whole chicken or the egg thing of like, I'm too stubborn to not make stuff because I want to make the thing that hits, but I'm not going to make the thing that hits until I make the thing. Right? I just have to do it. There's no excuses. And I think I have to take it like how I did with streaming. With streaming like this, this stream sucked. This stream sucked years ago. And it was not, when we go back, and here, let me sort by oldest to newest, right? Go back to this. Yeah, going back, like, holy cow. These videos. Yeah, working on these streams. Why is this video closed caption? Like, the early streams and the early video, I think the streams in particular were really bad. And part of it was because I didn't understand the technology and the video, like how to put anything together. And I just, like, bit by bit, I got better. I understood what I was doing. I learned how to build a computer. I learned how to fix a camera, and like, it was just a day-by-day thing. And when I look back at where I was versus what the stream is now, like, it's so much better now. I have to do that for YouTube, but in order for me to do that for YouTube, I have to like do it, and I just haven't. Like, the stream was, where is a good example? Like here, Riptide GP. Everyone remembers this classic Jet stream, right? Just do it as Nike says. Yeah, everyone remembers this stream, right? Where there's nothing in the backdrop, and my camera is like at a really awkward position looking up at my chin, and the lighting's terrible because it's like way up here and eating like half of a quarter of the picture is just completely blown out. And my mic probably sounds horrible here. Here, let's listen. Let me shut off this music here. Oh, I muted the site. Hold on. I bet I sound like hell here. Unmute.
A wave race style game.
Oh god.
In a market that doesn't have any of these styles of games. Like, if you just want, like, on Ultra Moon.
Oh god.
For the Nintendo 3DS. Really excited for that.
You can barely hear me in this video. And like, yeah, that all sucked. But yeah, I had to do that to get here. Ow. Yep. And so that's it. And like, the YouTube can particular, I've been kicking it for years. Like that last run this year wasn't the first time. There was this, I had a comic book show. Where is that? Where's the video here? And I should probably go back to the browser. It was here. Where's the Wonder Woman one? Oh, now I can't find it. Future's End. Saga's great for anyone who hasn't. Like, here, I'll just use the Spider-Man one. Like, I've been kicking this can down this road for some time. Look at this Windows movie editor video. Oh god, the backdrop still had the plushies in it, and I'm just like, I don't know how to animate the pictures because I didn't learn how to do that at the time. And the lighting's bad, the glare on my glasses, it's super grainy, and it was just a mix of like me talking and with screenshots of stuff, but I had to do it, and I just need to keep going. And I know I'll get there. Well, I don't necessarily know that I'll get there, but I feel like if I kept at it, we could get far closer to where I'd ultimately want to be. That's what your current setup looks like now. Yeah, and that's fine. That's where most people start. It's just a matter if you want it to be better than that, then you put in the work and you just keep accruing knowledge, and things get better from there. Like, yeah, here, board game stuff. I had a board game show for a while, and I learned stuff about like holding and moving a camera around and trying to light a table and how to talk about board games. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. This took a ton of work too. But yeah, progress. And you just keep going. So yeah, 2021. Maybe that's the year we get back at it. And I don't worry about trying to be consistent. I don't worry about trying to make the big swing home run. I just got to keep going. What are your goals for 2021? I know, Jenna, you've got also, Jenna, how you doing? Jenna's got like her stuff almost ready to go. Keep on keeping on. Another goal, Athena, how do I get you on? We have to do like a stream something. I don't know what that is. If there's something we play, or if you have any interest in Among Us or something, we got to get you on at some point. Or I should hop on your stream if you take guests. Just geek out about Mass Effect. We'll make the Mass Effect waifu husbando tier list or something. You have everything, you just got to set it up. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, that was... Yeah, you're totally into that. Okay. Yeah, maybe when... I don't know what I was going to say. When they re-release the trilogy or something. And maybe do something before then, just cuz. Ashley versus Caden, the 12-hour debate. You pick... Oh, man. You might be getting a new laptop for realsies soon, so you might be able to do fun things without your computer pooping out. Okay. That would be fun. That would be fun. Maybe we collab on a song or something. Ashley versus Caden. I went with Ashley, despite her being incredibly racist, because I wanted to keep that romance option open. And I knew that my shepherd was not going to sleep with Caden, so I let him die. There it is. And that's kind of all it boiled down to for me. I wanted to keep my options open, even though really you should have just gone with Liara. Team Liara all day. Suddenly, Haley is making a lot more sense. Oh, Haley. Maybe we do. Maybe we'll do the alternate universe Stardew run where we just go all the way with Haley and everyone gets mad. No one will watch that. No, yeah, oh, then speaking of, Abigail's right here. Actually, here. Here's a can I? Do you guys want to see the secret tech? Well, it's not secret, but the new tech that made this work. So, one of the things is that we implemented the screen a couple months ago, right? And I haven't been able to wear green or use green lights because I chroma keyed the whole camera. But as you can see, Yoshi's here and the screen is still here, the digital screen in the back. Here, I'll take a moment to kind of explain what's happening here. Give me a sec, my mic's not gonna work for a minute. Well, a couple seconds. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, you can hear me again. Let's add the music here too, so it doesn't seem weird. Where is the stream? Let's see. Where is it? Camera effect, background scenes. Wait, no. Sorry, give me a second. Is it down here? Okay. Here. Music's back. All right. So, if anyone's wondering how I did the green screen effect... Oh, there's where it breaks. So, how I did the green screen effect, I can have everything green except for in this spot where Yoshi disappears. Right? But that's fine. For the most part, like, I'm not going to have green stuff sitting in this exact spot. So I can wear green clothes. Green here. And I see this for, like, DJ streams a lot, where they have something in the background, like a green screen, but then when their lights go green or the buttons on their DJ panels go green, like, the picture completely craps out. Here's what's happening here. There's two versions of my camera on here, and version 1 is... Here, I'll turn off all the other things, right? So here's the picture frame. Version 1, this is my camera raw, right? There's no effects on this whatsoever. Then you add the picture. So this is the picture of the picture frame here. And this is now floating over top of me, right? Yeah, so no matter what I do, my arm is always going to be behind the picture. Here's where it gets crazy. Also, yeah, I can still use green, but yeah, Yoshi's being blocked. But with the camera, the third version of it, there's another layer, and it's this layer. Let me turn off my camera. This is the second camera. The second camera is cropped and chroma keyed out. So this version of it has two effects. Let me turn off these filters, right? So there's two versions of the like two effects. One is chroma key, which takes out the green. The other one is an image mask. And what this is, and so you can see like how the chroma key like completely eats the entirety, and like Yoshi looks terrible here. What the image mask does is it shapes your camera to whatever image you want. And so in this particular case, it crops out everything except for the picture frame. So when you chroma key out the second layer on top and you keep the original the same, now Yoshi's still green. I can still put my arm over the picture and you'd still see everything. That's the trick. At some point, I will write a blog post to explain that. I should probably clip this too, because the vast majority of people using green screens on Twitch or anywhere chroma key the entire camera, and that does weird stuff, and you can't wear green. But if you do it this way, you can get everything, whatever color you want, except for the one specific spot. But for the most part, it's all green here. You will need a plugin called Stream Effects, which, here, let me grab this. If you're using Streamlabs, sorry, you can't use this, but with a plugin called Stream Effects, you can get the specific effects you can do for image masks and all that. So yeah, there you go. Free OBS tips. Yeah, actually, like, up until just before the stream, I had a hard time explaining why my arm can keep going. Like, my arm looks like it's one piece, even though this part is all cropped out in the other camera. It's because once I go here, this is showing the top version of my arm. Like, how is my arm covering the picture when my arm is on the below? Yeah, it's because it's showing, once my arm goes here, this is the top layer of the camera, but here is the bottom layer, but you can't tell the difference because they're overlaid in the exact same spot. Do you use stream elements as well? Yes. I use them. There's a stream elements for OBS that I installed here so that I can see the chat and the notifications all inside OBS. But I also use stream elements for... What do I use stream elements for? One, I can't remember. There's a type of notification. Oh, the ticker at the... Here, hold on. Let me fix some stuff here. Am I back on the face cam? Oh, hold on. Let me fix some things here. All right, we're back. Stream Elements here. This thing right here is from Stream Elements. So yeah, I use Stream Elements for this ticker up here, and on my end, how I manage OBS. You can see the chat. Can I share my screen here? Actually, here. Let's go back to this view, and let's share my display instead of the window. No. Here, you're gonna see like a crazy infinite view. Yeah. So on this side, the Stream Elements Live, I think. On this side, it's all chat, and on this side, it's notifications, and then I monitor stats up here. So yeah, I use that for that. The chat appearing in the bottom, where is it? This one here, this widget here, that's Streamlabs. Any sort of notification, most of the notifications go through Streamlabs, and then the shoutouts. So let's say shoutouts. This box is from a thing called Pixel Chat. And then if you look carefully at, yeah, when like Emote Storm happens or any sort of emotes floating in the back, like here on the, oh, why didn't that work? Wait. Why didn't that work? There's supposed to be emotes floating through that frame. Huh, I'll have to fix that later. Emotes floating through that frame, and they are from Pixel Chat as well. You didn't realize the chat window on your OBS screen is because of Stream Elements. Yeah, I told you to install that one so you could do that. OBS doesn't do that by default. They were working before. Huh. Did I break? Oh, hold on. Fixed it. Now the emotes should work. So yeah, the emotes along the picture frame here is also Pixel Chat. There you go. So yeah, there's like 80 million layers of stuff. I wanted to either do like a blog post or a video breaking down like my OBS setup, but it freaks me out trying to explain all of the different things in here. Like I can try, like look here, there's, oh, and the chat's blocking, but there's like 60 scenes in here. One of them, like the okay, you're not going to be able to hear my voice, but the level with all the channel point effects, there's like 100 sources in it. So look at this. Totally not it. So there's one called Universal Channel Points Layer. It's got all the trivia questions, all the autographs, all the Haley stuff, the Snorlax. Like it's like 100 things. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to hear me. But oh wait, you can't. Hold on. How do I can't show it. How do I do that? If I'm in here, yeah, I can't show the Universal Channel Points Layer. Yeah, there's like 100 scenes, and then also like even just like my browser view. There's different game face cams. So this is my main one, but then there's a smaller one that I was using for Fantasy Strike. There's this one on the side that I use for Rogue Company. There's the full width version for when Steph or Randy or someone else is sitting down here. There's the game. Oh, you can't see here. So I have to stay in this view. There's a version with the it's a lot. There's a lot. All the music video scenes are all down here. There's like 9 of those. All the effects have different scenes, like the anime punch is its own thing, anime lines. The quiz is its own scene, the math one is its own scene, and they all just kind of stack on top of each other. So it's a whole thing. I don't know how to begin explaining the monstrosity that is the stream at this point. Dozens of seen, none of them a shiny Snorlax for Pete. No. None. Maybe someday. What other weird... Yeah, the big thing about, like, scenes is that I layer. I build scenes and I put scenes on top of scenes. So, for example, this camera, there's... How do you record stream VODs? Oh, that's easy. So there's two ways to do it. Well, the easy way to do it is on Twitch. You can go into your highlights. So let's go here. I mean, you can set your Twitch so that it keeps an archive of your stuff going for like 2 weeks. I don't know the exact setting for it, but in your settings, you should be able to do that. But in Twitch itself, you can go under videos, video producer, and then all your videos are here, and then you would just hit highlight and then save the whole thing and then download it. Under your settings, I'm not going to go back there because you might see some stuff you're not supposed to see. You can set it so that it automatically generates a VOD for you and it's up for 2 weeks. You'd never want your VODs to live anywhere. Yeah, that's a choice that people make as well. What other random stuff? Yeah, see, the problem with trying to explain is that the microphone doesn't exist on most of my production scenes, so you can't hear me as I'm trying to explain stuff. But yeah, let me go back to browse here. Display. But yeah, all the variations on my camera have their own scene. So for example, yeah, there's the face cam, but then there's the game face version, the game face full width. And instead of me having like 8 versions of my camera that I have to replicate across every scene, I just have it live in this one scene, and then I just add that scene and can modify it from scene to scene without having to make like 80,000 different versions of it. Or that's why Snorlax can jump across any version of across any scene here, because or I can do stuff like this. Like for example, here, I'll activate a Poke Flute, right? So Snorlax is going to start here, and we're going to switch the camera, and it's going to keep going. That's because it's layered in such a way where, yeah, Snorlax can appear on everything without me having to make a version of Snorlax across every single page. See, I just changed the camera there. I changed it again. This is a different scene. It all works smooth. And that's all one scene that is just across everything versus me having to put a Snorlax on every single one. So yeah, that would be my other, like, one of the big OBS tips is once you start to get like more elaborate in the way that you build your layouts is scene nesting. So if we go back to OBS, the thing you can do where it says sources, these are here are all scenes. They're not sources. So if you go here and put plus, and then you can add, where is it? Scene. So yeah, add a scene inside a scene. And that's also why tricks like, here, if I were to activate the Super Saiyan hair and I fire this up, now I switch here, the camera, what's it called? The hair stays. If I go here across mobile, I still have hair. It's in the wrong spot, but it still works. And if I fire it up here, Yeah, this is all like super weird advanced level stuff. I don't know. Do you guys find this stuff at all interesting? Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it's just the video of like how I did this thing. This actually, I probably should do a video on how I made this, because yeah, this tech in particular is nuts, of making only one specific spot of your camera green screen versus all of it. And then also, we talked about this earlier, Athena. I got a new pop filter for my mic, and the rubber bands that came with it to hold the mic were too small for this. So these are just hair elastics. They're black hair elastics that Steph lent me, and they work great. And they look professional because they're black. They look basically the same as the rubber bands that came with the actual pop filter itself, except they're long enough to fit the microphone. Looks awesome and complicated. You can spend forever playing around with OBS making test videos. Yep. OBS can take forever. Depending on how far you want to go. Like even just separate scenes of... Here, I can show you guys some other stuff, like browser, and let's change this to window capture. So we're gonna go with the Stream Deck. Yeah. So yeah, this is the... Here. This is the Stream Deck software that manages like all the buttons that I hit on stream. And I have like 3 different sets of buttons. So this is the big one, right? You're looking at the interface for the big one. And then there's the interface for the small one, which is this. Oh, you can hardly see it. And then because I got a new keyboard that has more Stream Deck buttons, these are the buttons on the side of the keyboard. All 3 of these have different things programmed to them. And I think I'll show the wrap video one. And if your pop filter ever needs to be replaced, you can just use some nylons and a hanger, so you're all about the home fixes. Yep. How the wrap video works. This is actually this is crazy, because for this thing to work, oh man, how do I... Here. For the wrap video to work the way it works, it's all of these commands. And what happens here is that this switches to this switches to my full face, turns on the voice changer. No, it selects the voice, the auto tune with the beat, turns it on. Those are 2 separate functions. Then there's 2 mechanisms here, depending on whether I'm playing the music in OBS or Spotify. It covers both. Kills the music, turns on the voice changer, turns on the paint effect, and then from here, it's switch. You know how it switches between the different scenes? It has a delay, so every couple seconds it switches, and this is about 20 seconds. It switches 4 or 5 times, and then I have to control it manually. At which point, then I hit the button, and now it has to go back to the camera with no face, or like with just my face, trigger the bomb, turn off the voice changer, turn off the paint, turn off the bomb effect, and then turn the music back on. Like all of that is programmed here onto this one button. I know that OBS now supports a separate audio track for VODs. Maybe something is bugging out there? Hold on. Right now, your big confusion is why the game sounds have disappeared off your VODs, but I don't know if that's because OBS craps out and starts up. I'm pretty sure that is a Twitch soundtrack thing. OBS recently built that into all of their stuff. I would look at... Okay. I don't know if it's because when OBS craps out and starts during a stream. Yeah, it's most likely an OBS thing. And I can show you where to look at that. So this is when I first installed Twitch soundtrack, it ate all my gameplay audio, and I was like, what the hell? It has to do with the way that tracking works. So let me go and turn where is this display? Sure. It has to be, it's with the settings for tracks. And I have a feeling, what file format do you output your videos in, Athena? So recording, I record in MP4, and there's only one audio track. MP4 only supports one audio track. But if you're recording in like MKV or something like that that supports multiple audio tracks, Twitch Soundtrack is going to take MP4. Okay. Then it should just be like track 1. Yeah, make sure that's checked, and then for all your audio sources, make sure they're all set to here. If I click here, advanced audio properties, make sure these are all checked, and then everything should be okay. Yeah, Twitch Soundtrack and like the tech for that is muting. Like, it takes one of the channels and mutes. I can't remember which one. And I can't remember where in OBS they put that in. But yeah, it will mute all from one channel and keep everything else. But I think that's really sketchy tech. I think that Twitch is... like, there are valid uses for wanting the music live on Twitch, but then in the VOD it's something else. But they're kind of spinning it as like, hey, go play your licensed music live, and then the VOD's not going to have it, and you're going to be safe from DMCA, which is not true. Not true at all. You can get DMCA'd. You're technically still breaking the law, and once the record labels start rolling out the tech for live DMCA, which they already have, this like muting track tech is not going to help you at all. Other fix is turning off the VODs. Yeah, I guess you could do that too. Or you can record it locally. But yeah, it's probably a setting in OBS that you can fix. For me, I just deleted Twitch Soundtrack and then I was done. But yeah, it's just an audio routing thing, most likely. I'll have to figure out. I'll look into that to see exactly how that works on the OBS side, and maybe I can help. But yeah, hopefully it's just that, just making sure all your tracks are checked off. Cool, if that's an easy fix. You think it's stupid. Yeah, it's needlessly complicated, and yeah, it doesn't actually, its whole point is to like save you from getting DMCA, but it's not gonna save you from getting a DMCA eventually. Are there any other weird or interesting things in the setup that might help someone? Phone, like, yeah, this is my phone. I use Epoch Cam, which is right now only on iOS. At some point it'll be on Android too. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's about it. How do you get those calves? These calves. And Steph was talking about it too. She was like, I know you're wearing your Twitch shirt while also wearing your tightest jeans. It's gift and the curse. I exercised a lot in high school, but really I have flat feet that just strain my calves all the time when I walk. So my entire life is just non-stop calf exercises. I have great calves, but my legs hurt all the time. Life is pain. Alright, I am Jet AMA. Before we go. You don't wear orthotics. I do wear orthotics. It's still not enough, and I'm not wearing them all the time, especially now that I'm like chilling at the house mostly. They're also really expensive, and my work didn't cover them. And the ones that I have now are kind of flat. So at some point next year, I will update my orthotics, but can't right now. And yeah, it's still, my legs still hurt, even with the orthotics. Like, it helps when I'm walking in shoes, but when I'm not walking in shoes, it doesn't help. I also need to stretch a lot more, like a lot more. You don't wear orthotics, but maybe I should. Maybe. I mean, it doesn't hurt to go and check you know, get a referral from your doctor and talk to the orthotic people and get that checked out. Team Orthotic. Do you wear orthotics, Athena? They're crazy expensive. I think it's like 400 Canadian for the first, and then you can get a second pair for an extra $100, which I should have done last time, and then just save them, and then I wouldn't be in this predicament now. But is what it is. Yeah, I thought you have flat feet apparently, and one of your legs is slightly shorter than the other, so they correct that. Oh, okay. I also that's my big thing, is that I suffer from very flat feet, and no, I'm not gonna show my feet on stream. Y'all don't need to see that. Actually, you know what? Let me go show you my feet right now. This is a world exclusive. Make sure to clip this, right? So here are my feet. And nah, not happening. Not happening. I actually saw, like, I put my foot up a bit and I'm like, nah, this is still too much of my feet. I'm just gonna hide it. Makes me wonder now. Now I'm curious. Does this combo of effects work? If I do this, and I do this, is that still... Yeah, okay. I was just curious. Yeah, that works too, and that all blurs out. Yeah, that's all in the processing of, like, you can set that effect up in such a way where the hair doesn't blur out, but I built it in such a way. Oh, we're gonna blur everything. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Yeah. You can now combo it in such a way where you can blur out the entire screen. Oh, that's the other... Oh, man. I just realized the autograph is busted because it's supposed to... Oh, how do I fix that? How do I fix that? Oh, no. If you look at the autograph, it doesn't show the picture in the green screen anymore. How do I... I probably just have to move it. You can combo it to the point where you accidentally break the stream. Possibly. Yahtzee champion. I'm gonna have to fix that between now and the next stream. I had it fixed before. I think I just have to move it. I wonder, could I fix that now? Let's see. Where is... I might be quiet or the stream might freeze for a sec. Please hold. Let's see if I can fix this real quick. BRB. All right, let's see what happens now. And this is gonna... This one, I remembered this bugging me before. What? No, I thought... Why didn't that work? It's in the right spot now. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the freeze effect? Here. And we're here, and now we take a picture. Oh, it's the pizza cutter. I'm almost there. I'm almost there because here's where it breaks. Look at the outside edge of the picture. Look at the outside edge of the picture and how it doesn't quite line up. Because the looks like the border of the picture frame gets thinner. See? I have to put the new layer on top. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Give me a sec here. Where is the face cam? Oh man, okay. All right, show me
Your emotes. Put them up.
Let's go. Yeah.
What emotes you got? I see a flaming sword. I see someone leaving. I see Des in there.
Oh, what? Wait, what happened? What happened? Why did it break? What happened? I don't know what happened there. You broke the stream. Oh, you found the glitch, Athena. No. Okay. Here. I bet if I do this now, here's the autograph. Damn it. So now there's a... It breaks at the bottom of the picture frame where it doesn't show the whole thing. I don't quite know the answer to that just yet. It's probably the way that I cropped it too. Hold on. I don't know how to fix that right now. We're just gonna leave it. That's gonna drive me nuts. Why did the emote storm stop there? What? That shouldn't have done that. Here, I'll make good emote storm. What happened? Why did it break? Was it because of the voice changer?
Was it because I did this and now
we stop? I don't know.
Okay. What did you do with me to break it? Well, what did I do? Because I can change the camera, I can see your emotes, those are very attractive men. Flip that upside down, all around. What other emotes you got? I see some hearts. I see some Doritos. I kind of want that emote. Holiday emotes, of course, the Pride Love. And this time it's not breaking.
What happened? What happened? And now I'm stuck upside down. There we go. Oh, and the music's gone. Why did the music disappear? There we go. Yeah, Athena, I don't know how you broke that effect. But congratulations, you did it. Oh, the autograph thing's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, let me... I think I know the answer. I think I know the answer. You want to see me make the answer to this? Here. Let's go pull up. Here, I'm gonna show you guys how to make an image mask. Let me double check which version of the effect I'm using. Where is Facecam? All right, so it's face mask top. One sec. I might be breaking the stream right now as we do this. So here is... Oh gosh. Nope. Do I have... Here. Face mask top. So this is it. BRB have to let the dogs out. Okay, no worries, Athena. This is the image mask. This is the layer that I upload on top. And what it does is in OBS, it cuts all of the black out of my camera and leaves only the white in. So what's happening is the white box is a little too small at the bottom. So I just need to make it a little bit bigger. I guess I can be, it doesn't have to be exact, because whatever is hanging out is going to also be, you're paging the Baja Man. Let the dogs out. I just need to crop a little more out and then upload a new version of this picture. Actually, there's some other, there's other tech you can do with this. There's other things you can do that will apply to more people than me. And I'll show you guys how to do that. I haven't done it myself, but we can do this together. Here, file, save. And this should do the trick, even if it's going to be a little rough on the edges here. Save it. So now when we go back into OBS, let me go and fix this. So yeah, my arm's all the same here. Now, when we take the autograph, it should work. It should show the whole frame. Ah, almost. Oh wait, I didn't turn on the thing. That's why. Hold on. Freeze effect. There it is. Solved it. Solved it. So, autograph here. Check this out. Boom. Did it. Fixed it. It all works like it used to. Oh, wait. Wait, why did that not zoom? Ah! Hold on. Yeah, but the picture didn't zoom. The picture didn't zoom. Why didn't that? Oh! I know why that didn't zoom. Okay. Here. I'll show you. I bet other stuff breaks too because of that. Let's see. I bet it does. Yeah. Okay. We can fix those. Here, I'll show you guys how to fix that. Where is... Oh, I'm gonna have to fix a bunch of stuff, aren't I? Okay, fine. Because this is probably... where's 6? Okay, we're gonna go and show browser again, and this is Liorn board. This is the software I use to fix or to make all of this stuff happen. And so this is the dramatic zoom. Where is the... What did I call it? Snorlax random, air horn, Snorlax. Did I just call it dramatic zoom? Or is it zoom? What did I call it? Mind blown, Haley gross, Haley Reaper cam. How come I can't find the zoom? What did... How you doing? Gigantamax, make it monster, Creeper cam, night vision, Super Saiyan. What did I call this? Airhorn, Snorlax, how you doing? Gigana, random, Super Saiyan, night vision, Creeper cam, emote storm, make it rain. Sub bounce, no. Dice randomizer, what did I call it? Jet troubleshoots the stream. I know, riveting stream stuff. Happy New Year, everyone. Emote storm, make it rain. Where? I swear it's here. Haley close, Haley. Mind blown. What did I call this effect? Haley gift, Haley. No. What? Is it in 7? No. It's not in the freeze. It has to be here. Where? What did I call it? Night vision, not that. Creeper cam, no. Emort storm, no. Make it rain, no. Is it quick zoom? Did I just not make edit commands? Edit Twitch triggers? No. Did I not make a 1080p quick zoom? Edit commands. Base cam, room cam, mobile cam. Move source. Mobile only Snorlax wide. And this is the source name. So there should be one more for filter change, visibility, and this is gonna be because I labeled my stuff so poorly. Source mirror 2 and move source. Oh, I don't have it applied to this. Okay, I can't fix this right now. I can't fix this right now. So it's just busted. Yeah, we're gonna leave it. Yeah, what the... Looking for any file ever. Yep. Okay. Well, we got most of the way there. The dramatic zoom and the other thing are bugged, but we'll fix them another time. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. Thank you everybody for hanging out. This one went way into overtime, but I appreciate your company always. I hope you guys all have a wonderful New Year. Is Death still streaming? Did she out? I mean, she always streams longer. Like we'll raid. Oh no, she's out. Okay. Thanks for the stream behind the scenes. Yeah, we'll get the... I will figure it out, the other part. Once I find the zoom, the other part should be easy to fix. In the meantime, let's go raid... Yeah, I know. We'll go raid Gaming Omnivore. How about that? He's streaming some Yakuza 0 right now. And yeah, we'll go and drop by with our crew. So, again, thank you all for watching. Have a happy new year. I'll see you on the other side of Gaming Omnivore stream. And let's get out of here, guys. Good night. Happy New Year. Take care. Wishing you all the best. Let's raid.